Ceppwawu today has just concluded its 6th National Bargaining Conference with a number of resolutions taken after 3 days hard work and after consolidating the mandates that came from regions, meaning that those mandates came directly from our members at factory level. So today is the last day. We've also adopted a declaration that the conference discussed, and moving forward, we are about to take the war to the employers in our sectors. The demands that workers have agreed upon, the list of demands that workers have agreed upon, will be supported by a program of action. Program of action that will be starting at regional level, mobilization of our members, education of our members, educating our members about the importance of ensuring that we achieve our demands as we are going to propose to employers. Next week on Friday is a deadline to submit those particular proposals to sectors and bargaining councils. But at the same time, we've agreed that we must submit the very same demands to the companies at a national level, as well as to those companies that are negotiating at plant level. So the struggle for these demands is going to start very soon. The mobilization is going to start very soon. We will have, as a union, try all what we can to restore our dignity. Because over the years, employers have been they stole our dignity with regard to wage negotiations. Employers have adopted an attitude of only addressing wages and ignoring all other social demands, which, if they can address those, I think we will be in a position as a union to actually uplift the standard of our members, particularly those that are coming from the vulnerable sectors like sawmilling, forestry workers, and plastic workers. So moving forward, we will be in a position to take these demands forward. Let me stop there so that I can allow other comrades to comment as well. Thank you very much.
Okay, look, the drive for all this is about the unity of those workers in their respective plants in respective regions, and how do we drive that program forward. So that's very key in as far as mandating taking mandates from the workers at the shop floor up to the national bargaining councils or even respective plant negotiations. So what's key for Ceppwawu is that mobilization, that all workers feel being part of the process, because without them, there is no progress that we can make as leadership. So that's very key for us. Party to that are those social benefits which are not really taken care of for the past few years. So we have to fight for those so that workers can enjoy those benefits across the country.
Yeah, having seen the GS General Secretary and President expression, I think what is left is within us the discipline of the officials in ensuring that we fulfill the obligations that the members have given to us. The trust that has been put upon us, we remain responsible to ensure that we execute communications around feedbacks, we prepare, we do the research, we explore options around the guiding principles that has been emanated from this conference. So for us is to cooperate, give all respect and discipline to members that have been loyal over the years, that has been suffering because of our neglecting our duties in ensuring that we respond. And we expect the same from shop steward to be disciplined as so in terms of the membership mandate. Everything that has been said need to be communicated as it is and depend only on the members' mandate, nothing else. and we believe will conquer and will meet their obligation. Thank you.
No, thank you. The view from the leadership is we are very excited to having seen the readiness of our members and delegates in terms of pursuing the goals and the demands that will be submitted in our various bargaining councils and companies. And this time around, it's a better organized Ceppwawu, stable Ceppwawu, which can deliver even better because of our steadiness and stableness of the organization. So we'll produce better. We better prepare this time around.
We actually are very happy that after a long time we were unable to have such a conference, and observing from day one of the conference, it actually showed us that comrades are ready, and we also appreciate the discipline of the comrades inside the conference, the participation, the deliberations that were in the conference. It actually made us to believe that comrades are ready to can take action anytime they want to emphasize or stress their demands to the employer. Thank you.
We are happy as national leadership when we make a general assessment from when we started on Wednesday to this afternoon when the president then closed the conference. Then we are optimistic that then we will get good results or returns then, from this exercise. I can say that then the workers were too thirsty then, for the conference, taking into account that the previous bargaining conference was held almost 5 years then, ago. And this time then you can see that the 3 days that was then reserved for the conference ended up being then very minimum if we check then the extensive participation of the delegates then in this conference. At some point then we had then to summarize the running of the program to make sure that then we finish then the conference in time, so that then the delegates that are coming then from far from this area, they can have the opportunity then to arrive home early. But I must indicate that the respect that we received from the delegates as national leadership, it was of a very high standard. We are proud to be leading an organization of this caliber. We will from time to time make assessment when the wage negotiation starts. We will use the oiled machinery that we have in the form of Stratcom to make the assessment from time to time after each round of wage negotiations, so that we can close the gap as an organization and take the oiled machinery forward. Thanks very much.
Look, we were very happy with the progress that we've made so far. For the past 3 days was a fruitful exercise, so we enjoyed being part of the conference as well as leadership, and then all workers were participating, and you can see that the mood was very good. So we are very happy as leadership of this union, and we are sure, guaranteed now, that this union is back on track and is going to deliver to the needs of those workers who are the one who are mandating those shops to adhere here. So for sure, moving from this point, this union would move even to the higher heights.
Thank you, President. I think my leadership has said it all. I can only say I thank them for leading such an organization that led to this particular conference, which is so successful so far. Thank you very much.